Hello students, today this video is going to be very special as I'm going to teach you addition, subtraction, multiplication and division on fractional number. Today you will know how to add, subtract, multiply and divide the fractional numbers. So while adding the fractional numbers, we need to check whether the fractional numbers are like fractions or unlike fractions. If the fractional numbers are like fractions, that means it is quite easy to find the sum of the two like fractional numbers. For example, there are two fractional numbers, 2/4, 3/4, or 2/4, 3/4. So we can read in two different ways, 2/4, 3/4, or 2/4, 3/4. So these two fractional numbers are having the common denominator, that is 4. So we will write it once here, 4. Then the numbers at the top is known as numerator. Here 2 and 3 are numerators. So those numerators will be added here. Now find the sum of 2 and 3. The sum of 2 and 3 is 5, and here is denominator. So this is our answer. This is a sum of 2/4 and 3/4. Now here we have 5 as our common denominator, so we will write here 5. Then find the sum of 4 and 3. Then sum of 4 and 3 is 7, and 7/5. So this is our answer. Now here we have common denominator, that is 7, and we have 1 and 3. Now 1 and 3, when we add, find the sum of 1 and 3, we will get 4, and here is 8, 4/8. So students, the sum that we got, 4/8, can be written further in the simplest form, in its simplest form. How? So to find out, to write this 4/8 in the simplest form, we need to find out the common factor, the highest common factor of 8, 4 and 8. So what is the highest common factor of 4 and 8? Factor means the number that common number that will divide both 4 and 8. So which is the common number which would divide 4 and 8? So that you should find the common number. That should be the highest common number, okay? And that is 4. Okay, this is 4. 4 is the highest common factor of 4 and 8. So now, so I got 4 as the highest common factor of 4 and 8. Now I'm going to divide this 4 and 8 by the same common factor 4. So if we divide this 4 by 4, we will get 1. So 1 is to be written just above 4, and cut off 4, and again you divide 8 by this common factor, then you will get 4, 2. Then you need to cut off this 8. Now 1 and 2 is our final answer, and this 1/2 is our final answer, and it is in the simplest form. So this is how we add. This is the basic method or the concept of addition associated to our fractional number. Now I will give you some questions, and that questions you need to have practice yourself. You need to have practice yourself. For your own practice, I will write some questions here, and that question will not be solved by me. Number D, 3 by 4, here 2 by 4. Number E, 1 by 6, 3 by 6. Number D, E, and F, 1 by 2, 4 by 2. So these three questions, three, numbers are here, and these are for your self practice. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to divide, how to subtract the fractional number. So if you know about the addition, the subtraction is just opposite to addition. I think here it will be very easy for you to solve the problems. Okay. Now, here is question number 2, subtract 2 by 6 minus 1 by 6. 1 by 6. So how to subtract 1 by 6 from 2 by 6? This is also the same method. We have the same method. So first we need to check the denominator. Here we have common denominator. That means these fractional numbers are like fraction, and 6. So you will write here 6, and here is 2 minus 1. So if you subtract 1 from 2, you will get 1 as your difference, and 6 will be here. Again, we have common denominator 2, and 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2, and here the difference is 1 and 2. So in this way, you have to subtract the fractional number if we have like terms or like fractions. Like fractions means fractions which have common denominator, the same denominator. Look, here is 6, again here we have 6, 2, 2, so we have common denominator. Okay, so you can do at home yourself. Now I will move to teach you how to multiply the fractional number. So in multiplication of fractional numbers, you are not going to see whether the fractional numbers are like term, like fractions, or unlike fractions. Okay, whether they have common denominator or numerator. So we don't notice it, we don't see it, it doesn't matter whether they are like term, like fraction, unlike fractions. Simply we will follow the same rules, and they are, or that is, so here numerator 1 and numerator 3, and here is 2 and 2. So it will be multiplied directly. 3 1s are 3 and 2 2s are 4. So this is how we multiply. But in addition and subtraction, this formula, this method is not applied. So in addition, if the denominators are common, you will write only here once. You will write 2 only for one time. But in multiplication, we don't have such a rule. So we will directly multiply 2 and 2. Okay? So 2 and 2, that is product of 2 and 2 is 4. Now multiply